With this proposal, we aim at bridging the gap between endpoint applications and software-defined networks by introducing endpoint application awareness in software-defined networks. The current predominant way of managing and configuring network services today is on a per network node and per endpoint type, making it complex and possibly error-prone. SDN promises to simplify network management and configuration by separating the control and forwarding plane. This allows effortless programming of the network to support new services. However, SDN still deals with flows instead of the endpoint applications. We have a heterogeneous network. Some of these network devices support OpenFlow. At the network boundaries, Alice and Bob want to establish audio and video connections. Alice calls Bob through her desktop phone. SIP signaling packets are punted from the first access switch to the SDN controller where they are inspected. Our SDN application is able to recognize that a call is being established and treat it with the right QoS. Now Alice switches to her MSI-enabled Jabber client, whose signaling is protected with encryption. When the video call is established with Bob, the MSI daemon exposes the flow details to the MSI server running on the SDN controller. Our SDN application recognizes that these flows are produced by Jabber and is able to map them to the right quality of service class. Our SDN application recognizes the flows associated to the call between Alice and Bob and is able to dynamically change their quality of service. We can directly manage the application quality of service instead of dealing with its flows. In this case, we move the Cisco phone back and forth between a high and a low QoS class. When a Jabber session is established, signaling packets are encrypted. Packets are not punted anymore from network devices to the controller. Instead, the MSI daemon sitting on the user endpoint advertises the call to the SDN controller. Again, Jabber quality of service can be easily managed by the controller. Our QoS management application is an example of how to ease network management when the network can identify and directly handle applications rather than flows. Our approach can be applied to any network feature by replacing the quality of service module with another element for path computation, for example routing, load balancing, and so on. The underlying infrastructure that gives application awareness would remain the same.